kurukere. All this kind of back door way now you what they like. I want no back. Yeah.
In fact, they don't even like. If they can follow our suggestion of using Baba platform, in fact, the way people will be transferring, even all these bloggers will carry on.
One stubborn now. One stubborn money. You know, the person who is stubborn, he go to lose everything we good.
With Baba or PA or even if it's Guresi or the lawyer, one person from the legal team.
Anybody don't have a shekoshe. That's my own concern.
So they won't be spending money on Punch. By the time they do that, the thing will went viral. Even Punch on his own will go and pick it.
I'm telling you, even Punch will go and copy news there, but they don't know.
Without paying, they go and pick it without paying them. Because they want to be relevant also, to be I mean that they are updating. They'll go and pick it without paying.
Let us tap on the screen, everybody. Everybody tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. Let me go and read it for you guys. Nonsense. So, police investigation. Police. I'm on that. I'm gonna make an unlike and go, and then the fear pass. Can keep na ye? Can keep me? Won't take on la juon mo kankan. Ndi pẹ̀lú government pẹ̀lú system ngbenu enso pe kini kan.
You just remember that.
But you say a lot two state in ṣe now. But láyà ẹni gbogbo confidence. Ẹ ṣe lọ bá àwọn governor yẹn lọ bá wọn fà. Agun la ń fàjà ní ìbá ìtọ́ pé à ń bá sanwó la ń bá everybody fàjà. Since when la wa tin ṣá máa ń gbọ́ wọn press wọn ṣe everything fún yín níbẹ̀ yẹn. Nobody kò sí anybody tó ń gbọ́. Ọbabìnrin lásán ẹ ń praise ọbabìnrin bí Ọlọ́run ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ká fi àwọn.
Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún náà nìyẹn. Ipe àwọn obìnrin yẹn náà wọ́n máa sọ pé tó bá yẹ pa àwọn ni tó bá yẹ pa àwọn ni.
Máa dá wọn ní máa fi wọn sílẹ̀ jàre just one bad load dáwà pọ̀. Ó ti àti wà nìyẹn. Let's read. A police investigator illegal embalming of Mohbad's body. Now we are reading it down. It says, the police on Thursday continued their investigation into the circumstances leading to the death of the late singer Irioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad. This followed the invitation extended to Mohbad's family and the group of persons mentioned in the ongoing probe of the illegal embalming of the deceased body following his death. Punch Metro reported that Boluwatife Adeyemo aka Darosha, who was the personal assistant to Mohbad, was interrogated at the Zone 2 police headquarters in the presence of the deceased father, Joseph, and mother, Abosede. The police, upon interrogating Darosha, thereby asked all those mentioned in his statement to be brought in for further interrogation. The head of the family's legal team, Monisola Odumosu, in a statement sent to our correspondent on Wednesday, however, stated that the second interrogatory meeting was held at the Zone 2 police headquarters in Lagos State on Tuesday. Odumosu added that the police were working to reveal the identity of the illegal mortician. The police will reveal to the public soon who illegally embalmed the body of the late singer Irioluwa Aloba, widely known as Mohbad. The police stated they will work on their report and continue investigations, which will be directed to the legal department of the force for recommendation. The meeting was held at Zone 2, and present at the meeting those present at the meeting were Mr. Joseph Aloba, Mohbad father, Boluwatife Adeyemo aka Darosha, Adura Aloba, Mohbad younger brother, Mrs. Abosede Olumuyi, Mohbad's mother. Okay, her husband name is Olumuyi, right? Okay. Mrs. Abosede Olumuyi. Mohbad's mother, and Cynthia Omowumi Aloba, Mohbad's wife. Others include Iyalolade and Samuel, Mr. Joseph Aloba's witnesses, and lawyers to the parties Odumosun. The family's legal team had earlier, on the instruction of their client, petitioned the police that Boluwatife Adeyemo, the personal assistant to the late Mohbad, had embalmed the body of the late singer, which violates Section 16 and 48 of the Coroner System Law 2007, which addresses the offenses and penalties of tampering with a dead body. The police, upon interrogating Darosha, have asked all those mentioned in a statement to be brought in for further interrogation. Shortly after Mohbad's death, his cousin Darosha, on his social media handle Darosha Gram, wrote about the assault. When my father died, a sword was placed on his chest till we arrived and was told it was local embalming to keep him fresh till the whole family arrived. And I did the same thing because a lot of people were still coming to see him before leaving to Ikorodu that night. The post sparked controversy in social media and legal circles that led to the need to discover who embalmed the late singer without regard to extant laws. The legal team further stated that they were awaiting the police report. As soon as the police got the legal advice from their legal department, it is then they will be properly informed. The recommended persons will face prosecution. Mohbad's father had alleged, so far the police are still investigating, and they said in this particular place that they need few more time to investigate who really embalmed Mohbad illegally, and that person will face prosecution that will be taken to court. So they will signal back the man to inform them of who their findings, who did the embalming. Now let's continue. Let me see. Mohbad's father had alleged that his son's body was already embalmed and placed by staircase when he arrived at the deceased home the day he died. He made this known while calling on the police to intensify the investigation to unravel the cause of his son's death. Mohbad died on 12 September at the age of 27 with circumstances surrounding his death sparking controversy on social media. Mohbad, a former record, this is just a petition of what happened to Mohbad. We don't need to go all of this route. So that is the news. Is this what they were expecting Baba to come and tell us? Maybe Baba will still speak about it, I don't know. But again, we do not appreciate this. If this is how they want to be updating us on important information, things that happened there, we really want to know things that were said there, not all this. You just come tell us, what did Baba say? What did the other person say? Let us know where we are, where we stand. That is what we requested to know. Not be all this, we don't have a punch. Or a punch it is one. Let us divert. Carlos Baba Mohbad channel. I'll post the link in Sibe. I wish I want to be this one. God, I beg help me now. You can't be this one. Now, some of the drum for Delta State for there. I be Benjamin Sheni, Kenny, any billing.
If they want to. Papa Reno, if they want you to make it very nice, they can just open Instagram and Facebook for Baba Mohbad.
Everything,
so
I said everything.
When he's doing this on
the page, I said everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything. That's
exactly.
The best thing.
From there, newspaper will be coming.
And his voice will be louder than ever before. Now, Turu with the phone, something like that. I want Turu Lamba Shinko.
No, it's not actually. Let me tell you my own mind. It's not actually. It's only because they just want to be using that one to give accountability of how they spend money. by the time you ask them that how is they spending this money, they'll be counting the
they will tell you that each punch publication is 1 million, is 500,000, is 2 million. You guys will be sitting there asking for accountability. All those punch you are reading, do you know how it come out? Oga, use your money.
That's why I'm saying that they want to use it. It's not because they are pro-kutu. They want to use that one to be giving, for excuse for accountability. Because now, and that one also will go, it will be very, very loud, and it will even help the case more. BBC News, Guardian, it will be only Punch that will be carrying it. BBC News, Guardian, everybody, they want to update on the social media, they want to carry it as case that is ready for so that people can buy the paper because of that.
Don't mind these
without
people.
Paying them.
Lawyers, okay, don't need to talk about anything. Mohbad was there by himself. It's a public hearing. Public were there. People representing us who was there, let them come and tell us what was discussed. In the coroner inquest, how do you feel? Imagine coroner inquest was ongoing. Lawyers were there, right? Lawyers are not meant to come and tell us what happened in the coroner inquest in full details. But we have persons that were there. Persons that were there should tell us. These are our lawyers performed. Our lawyers are performing very well. This is that happened. Okay, we don't expect the lawyer to come and tell us everything. Those that were there, that's what we expect from them. Simple. People are the one that is encouraging all of this underground. They love it. All of these are just from Mohbad people. I don't trust them. They all come. Let it be underground. They are learning our strategy. Who tell you? We mean the things that are already done. We want to know it. Things that are not done, keep it private. But things that has been done, why can't we know it? Why? Why are you still keeping it private? Even when the other side, anti-justice, they are speaking about everything. Let me say I want to know about what happened in the police station on Tuesday right now. I have to go to anti-justice platform to go and hear the update from there. Is that how you guys want it? Is that how you guys want? So we don't have somebody who can give us the full information.
Paparanio, to me, well, Baba Lega team is like they're smoking colos. They don't know what is wrong with them. That one is one. Anti-justice, I thought they said police have thrown away the case, that the case is a rubbish case. How market now? I thought they said they've thrown the case away, that police chased them away, say please go away, go. We don't want this kind of case. If you see the way these people used to analyze this.
No, they are the one giving you the update now. Anybody giving update can do whatever they want to do. That's the thing.
It's just that this is a Baba Lega team. I'm just even tired of them. Somebody's supposed to go with them. Then when they come out, immediately they bring out something like a press release. They'll tell us, okay, we have gone. It's just like Timothy's case. Timothy's case. What did you say? It's just like Timothy's case. If Oriyomi go immediately before he most of the time, if he used to do the show self there, he will come out and tell us, we've gone to court. Oh, this one said this one. No, Lagbaja said that one. No, Tamedu do like this. Oh, Tamedu was crying. No, that's that. Oriyomi will give the breakdown of everything that happened on Timothy's case. So this one, they're always going underground. We want to build, let them live underground house and let us build surface house, please. Let them carry Nigerians along. So many people don't even know what is happening. Sure, you understand? So many people don't understand what is happening. Let them allow us, let them come out. Like as that on Tuesday they went now. Immediately they come out, they will come out, break everything that happened for us. So we will know. Yeah, because if you are passing now, the anti-justice will be telling you, that's how the police now say, go away. We will not want Baba case again. How can Baba want to care? The first one have died, the second one want to go to jail.
Yeah, maybe if you look at it well, in the Punch news that they read, that Papa read, there are some people there. They call somebody Samuel. I think that Samuel could be race. I don't know. That he came there as a witness. And at the same time, that same person also can just quickly come out and say something.
Yes.
Because, white something went there as a witness, and immediately they go back. They were discussing about the whole thing. So I don't know about old people.
If not that Bukky Jesse came out to tell us. Do you know that my mind went off when I even saw I was passing. I just said, let me even just hear. And I heard that, and Baba now said, and I said, Baba, shut up. We don't want you to talk. I said, is so police should not be shunning Baba like that?
And the thing is, even before Bukky Jesse herself came outside, it was actually far late because you know you can't blame Bukky Jesse because Bukky Jesse she's working. She's working. According to her, even when she was talking, she said she just quickly wants to do it, that she's going to work. And
because there are some people that for us now.
They went with Baba there. They went there to go and be a witness. And with that, they can also just do that. They can just do that.
I don't like this their secrecy. All this their secret. We don't need secrecy in this issue now. Let them keep on coming out, exposing Wunmi so that the world will know so that if Wunmi is passing, even though she cover her face, people will be throwing stone on her. People will be throwing stone on her, say, go and confess, go and say what happened to your husband. But all this one, they are just, even some of these police people might not even know what is happening. But if Baba comes out like this, he comes out to say, okay, this one, the police know how police people, they go on Instagram, they go on TikTok, they are everywhere, they'll be watching it. So it's like we are making mistakes somewhere.
What brought us to this point is because Baba granted interview with BBC.
Yes.
That brought us. So for you to know how powerful it could, I mean, it could be if Baba can be making use all the social media.
Yes.
So another to be spending money on Punch.
Another thing again, it's not only on Punch, but let them go to other newspapers, Vanguard, other newspapers that will be picking these things up.
No, the thing is that, you know, the reason why they are going to Punch is because Punch was giving, I think, it's the best published company in Nigeria. I don't know. But what I'm saying, even when Baba went to BBC at that time, BBC needs to talk. Even Punch on his own, pick it and publicize it. So the thing is, if Baba go to all platforms, social media, all social media platforms, Instagram, this and this and this, and he open his mouth and say what actually happened on that day. Definitely, Vanguard, Punch, all the newspaper, they will carry it as heading.
Yes.
They will carry it.
Look at it. You know, after Baba granted that interview, Baba Palapalana came out.
Mimi, wait, they want people to buy the newspaper.
Yes.
You know, because of it is the event presently that people are talking about. They even make it bold so that people will start picking that newspaper to buy. They will use it to sell the market. So I don't know why they are just doing all this.
I don't know.
That they are doing it because of accountability. At least there is evidence that they spend money at Punch. There is evidence that they spend money at Punch. That's the way I'm just saying it.
That one, they should act fast, because if they keep this to me, how can a 24-year-old girl be turning everybody's head like this? Just 24-year-old girl, she has taken her colos and her oxygen, what they should call that thing. She should just be turning everybody. She just see them. You know the funniest part? They are always having meetings every day because there's no peace for the wicked. Even she herself, she does not have peace. She doesn't have peace. Because she doesn't know the next move. She doesn't know what is going to. She doesn't even know what will happen tomorrow. She does not have peace as well. She does not have peace. Baba Lega team should do the needful. If I were to be the ones, Baba is coming out, like Baba is coming out to go. This one said the guys was supposed to even be a face-to-face interview. They will ask Baba. Baba will answer questions. If possible, say the person that released this update will say it face-to-face to us. You know that face-to-face talk is different from writing. The way you even add karama and salt to it, self. The way Boss Alamala went to add sauce to BBC that she wore white and white, like someone that is mourning her husband. The way she went there to
Mimi, that's what I'm saying. Thank God.
And now
that thank God you are getting to understand that the problem we are having here is not Baba.
It's not Baba, it's the legal thing. Do you know one thing? Did you know one thing?
Let me make my thoughts finish, because initially you were like, legal team are trying now. But thank God that you get to understand it now. Because one, Paparazzi said on this platform that if they are going, they should go with the media.
Yes.
If they are there and they say Yamoba was rolling on the floor, Wunmi was rolling on the floor.
We capture it and put it for us.
Nothing will have been on social media. They will like, people will like the day that she came outside and started crying. They want to kill me because of DNA. People started turning against her. That what is this?
Yes.
So if they are carrying it and they show all those things, people will like, what is all this? They will not definitely, and that thing will be shedding more light to people that there's something wrong.
Yes.
So
that, like what you say, I concur with what you just said. Now, assuming they went to it media, as Mohbad is rolling on the floor, Wunmi too is rolling on the floor. They now capture that scene and they now put it like TVC or Arise TV now capture that scene. They put it. By now, social media will be on fire now. people will start saying there's something more to this case than we are looking at it. That time she came out and she was crying. Hey, dear people, so many women came out on Instagram. They were like, is DNA a death sentence? That time she really collected it from people very well. Even people that were supporting her said.
When they carry that thing and they carry Baba and they see that Baba is well composed, Baba is not shaking. They know that definitely this man doesn't know anything. That is not scared of anything. That is not scared. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, that they are not doing things to really help this man. They are not doing anything to help this man.
To help this man. They're not doing anything to help this man at all. They're just adding more to this man's problem, like seriously. Let this man grant interview so that the world will know. If you just come and tell us punch, see, probably let them leave. Let Baba come out and grant interview. Since Wunmi cannot show her face, she's always on darkness to cry on Nigeria. It's that darkness that will still kill her. That darkness that she will always be in darkness in Jesus' name. She can never see light. It's darkness she will always be. She has never come outside to come out and say, okay, oh, see, always on darkness. Every time she's always in that. And that's that darkness that she will always be. Because there's no peace for the wicked.
Mimi, people that are doing, people that are doing something that is evil, they don't do it in the daybreak. They do it at night. Why? Because they will do it in a dark place. So you shouldn't be so worried that she's in a dark place, because you do such thing in a very dark place. In fact, even that day that she was doing it, I was looking at it that God, at this point, at least, even if you are like saying that, yeah, she might not know anything. You made mention of something, Mimi. You said the music industry, people that are big in the music industry, they are not coming out to talk. They cannot come out to talk. That was why I said Wunmi has good legacy. Wunmi herself, she's so, I shouldn't say wise anyway, because she's already robbed the music industry. She said the gods of the music industry are the one running after, yeah? No problem. She's already said the music industry, the music gods are the one running after, that take the life of, our husband. So, and you not expect those music industry people to now come out and begin to say what?
But it's true.
I begin to say what? She's already camped them. She already camped them one side. They can't come out and say anything. Because if they say anything against her, people will like, maybe they are one of them that kill, so they want to put everything on top of her. So they'll be very careful to say anything.
Oh, wow. But you're right though. After she has even accused them that they are the one. I'm even angry with this Naira Marley of 18. Like seriously, because I know Sam Larry is going to jail. There's no escape route for that one. That one is going to jail. But there's no video of when Naira Marley bullied Mohbad. And I expect since these days that Mohbad has been dragging Naira Marley, say you want to power me. Naira Marley could have even write petition against that woman for her to come and prove where she killed the son. For her to come and prove it. When they are inviting Naira Marley to the court as well. So you will go and say the little he knows about the whole issue now. He should be able to go and say what he knows about the whole issue.
You can see even the game that they played when Naira Marley came out, he petitioned Iyabo petitioned him back. Up to now, we can't hear anything.
Nothing about it again. You see these people,
If Naira Marley himself, his hand is pure, he doesn't know anything about this, Mohbad Pine, like the way you just said now, that Mama Mohbad said it's Naira Marley, she is supposed to petition Mama Mohbad and say, okay, please come and put your proof why you say I'm the one that killed him. You understand? So with that said, we will make the case to be more interesting and more open.
Yes.
It's what happened, but it is what it is. So my own is that I'm not saying that Naira Marley doesn't have hand in all these things, or the missing gods, but the person that can tell us the truth, how they are involved, it's Wunmi.
She's the only one that can tell us, and she has refused to talk. She has refused to talk. Even the corona inquest that they went to, all those people that asking Wunmi questions, they don't have solid questions to ask Wunmi, like seriously. You said they have killed him. Who are the they? When when you speak an English and say they are not talking of one person, we are not talking of two. You said they have killed him. Come and take your trophy. Who are the they? That woman is evil. Like seriously, Wunmi is evil. Wunmi is evil, because if Wunmi is not evil, your husband died and you came out and said they have killed him, knowing fully well that your husband died in their house. You, as you claim that it was Prime Boy that fought with him and he stabbed him, and you came out to update that that was what got Very Dark Man to come out and say something is not right about what this girl updated. Who are the they? When you know fully well that your husband was stabbed, after the nurse gave him injection and he died, and you came out and told Nigerians that they have killed him. Who are the they? Wunmi is trying to tell us something that she and her co-people in the house have killed him. That is what she's trying to say, that she and other people in the house have killed him. If not that Nigeria is not a system, is not a country where many things work. Are they not supposed to have arrested Wunmi for even misleading Nigerians? You came out and told us that they have killed him. You know fully well that this guy had injuries, and a nurse, after the nurse administered injection to him, and he died. And you came out and told us they have killed him. They have killed the nigger. Who are the they? That is what the police people are supposed to be asking Wunmi now, that who are the they? Who are these people that have killed him, that come and take your trophy? Seriously.
She didn't even say, yeah, her husband is there, it's funny, that is somebody that came to give this and that, they fought at the event, and somebody came to give him, just said they. As if that the guy just went out.
Do you know what thing, Juices, you know what, assuming Wunmi come out here, I will say, the nurse gave my husband injection and he died, one like a lie, I will believe Wunmi. This matter no go even long, like I swear to God, I would have believed to me that it's like it's true. But you just came out and told us that like seriously, Nigerian police, they don't know their job. Wunmi is supposed to be behind bar by now for deceiving Nigerians. You came out and told us that they have killed my husband. Who are the they? That was what made a Very Dark Man to say something is not right about this boy's death. That you should check to this. People should Nigerian police to do more investigation to this issue. You came out and told us they have killed him. Who are the they? If you are crying and say, it was the nurse that gave you wrong injection, people, I will not even drag Wunmi, I will believe her. But you did not even drag the nurse. You now went to Prime Boy that was not even in this. He was not even in the house when this whole thing happened. Prime Boy itself did not even see Mohbad after they left the show. Prime Boy did not even know when Mohbad left. How come this was Prime Boy that killed him? Nigerian police, they did not do well, though. Seriously, they did not do well. You see why when they talk, you see Nigerian police, when they get old, their old age used to be bad. I have one police officer that retired in my street. You know what? If you see this police officer's house, it's full of dumps, dirty. He's speaking dirty, up and down. His first daughter is mad. His second daughter is mad. The third daughter is mad. It is the evil thing they have done. They are reaping the fruit of their evil they did. That is why you hardly see any policeman that retires and ends well, except those ones that their hands are clean. But those ones that are evil, they don't end well. Because if assuming they know what they are doing, how can you tell me that somebody came out and tell us that they have killed him? And up till now, the person went to the court and could not even prove who are the they that killed the husband, and she's walking freely without being locked up. Whereas the innocent boy that was not even in the house when the nurse came, he doesn't even know if they called the nurse. You guys locked that innocent boy for 3 good months.
You cannot really say that. You cannot really say that. No. You cannot really say that somebody is innocent in this case. You cannot say somebody is innocent in this case. It could be from anywhere.
Why I said Prime Boy is innocent, because Prime Boy didn't even know Mohbad was sick. He didn't even know they brought in a nurse. He was not even aware. Thank God the message.
Mickey, they said something happened from the event, but we don't really know what actually happened, because what they said that he hit the glass, he used his hand to hit the glass, but they said his ankle is not bleeding. It is the arm that is bleeding. Definitely, there's a light there. So what is that thing that actually happened at the event? So we can't really say yet.
Shebi on the 15th, Prime Boy will say his own. Spending has said his own. Prime Boy will say his own now. Then thank God they are requesting for other witnesses. The police people that went for the investigation, they have requested that they should come back to the court and come and say again. Because even the police people did not help in this case. They did not help in this case because I don't even understand what the police were saying is different. What Wunmi was saying is different. Even the DJ Bami, what the DJ Bami said is different. What Adura is saying is different.
Yeah, imagine the nurse mother came outside and said what her daughter wrote as what her daughter wrote in the police station is not what they read out, that they've changed.
Can you imagine? Yeah, so my sister, is true. It's true. Yeah, let me now tell you something. I have a situation whereby
Baba's statement also was altered at the police station.
Okay. It's possible. Yes, they can change. Not where police people can. Let me now tell you something. There's a time we had a case in Zone 2. So after they wrote their statement, later the person now went. They now invited the person again to Zone 2. When the person got there, the person said that this is not my writing. Now this thing has changed. It was now the lawyer that told the person that don't worry, just watch, keep on watching their game. That in Zone 2, yeah, there's nothing they cannot do. They change statements. They will change your statement within the tinkle of an eyeballs. That is when I now knew that any statement where you write, if you are not careful of what you are writing, they will change your statements. And now the nurse family, they kept mute now because I'm very, very sure that the nurse will end up going to jail. They kept mute now. They did not talk. They are very silent now. We do not even know where the nurse is. Tomorrow now, when they want to send the nurse to jail, nurse mother now will not come out and start crying. Nigeria, nobody will buy her.
No, Mimi, she can't come outside and cry. Definitely, she can't come outside and cry because according to one person, I don't want to mention the person's name, he came on this platform and said that when he saw the nurse at the police station, I think it was last week, that the nurse was just smiling. They were just smiling. She's worryless. You understand? So if you don't know what has played in that place, you don't really know. So, and according to somebody that assisted in the braiding of the nurse, he said he has lost contact with the father of the nurse. But I can't say anything about them. So
Oh, wow.
When money is everything, anything can happen.
Yes, so it's true. It's true. Nothing that cannot happen now, because to me, the way I'm seeing this case, people sitting on this case are not just ordinary people. They are very, very strong people sitting on this case. But I know no matter how strong they are, they cannot be as strong as your God Almighty. God is just keeping them to do their own. When God will start his own, even them, they will not see that. They will not watch it finish. That is one thing I know. They might be strong, but they are not as strong as God. God that can take someone's life within the tickle of an eyeballs.
Mimi, you made mention of Timothy case. Timothy case as well, there are strong people behind that Timothy case. But the fact remains that the Timothy's family, they took it on themselves that they want the justice, and they went extra mind. They got a sound lawyer chamber to work for them. And those chambers stood their ground and actually did the needful. And at the end of the day, despite the up, running and down, and the money the man has, he ended up being persecuted. That is it. In this case too, if you do the same thing, definitely we will get the justice. We will get it. No matter who and who is supporting her or supporting whoever that did the act, no matter who they are, if we do the right thing on our side, we will get the right justice.
I pray, and I know God is going to help us. God will really help us. God will help us, because
God will help us, but it's not all about God.
We need to help ourselves as well.
Our team, our legal team, they need just to stand up to want to do the needful. That's it. If they really want to do the needful.
Well, you're right, Sha. Like what somebody said now, he said, if we know the reason why Mohbad was bullied, that we might be so close to justice. But who is ready to come out and tell you why Mohbad was bullied? Even when they asked the so-called virgin girl, she could not even come out and tell us what caused the bully. Abi, is your husband not always telling you what caused the bully? But once we get close to what caused this bully, definitely we will get justice to. We are close to justice. If we can get what caused this bully, we are getting justice. That is sure.
Meaning, bully on its own might be another event. It might not have anything to do with the paying of this guy. For the fact that people are after somebody to paying somebody, that doesn't mean that it's that person that will end up paying somebody. Have you not seen a situation that somebody will say, don't worry, you are going to die tomorrow, that they are fighting, that they are fighting. You will not see tomorrow daybreak. I tell you, bet it with me. And so that person just said it with mouths because they are fighting out of anger. And people that wanted that boy, that person to die in the first place, will now use the opportunity to go and kill the guy before the day break. And they will hold this other person responsible for it. Because it was from this mouth or from our mouth that they heard that I will find you, you are not going to see the day break. Do you understand it now? For the fact that somebody is killing him, doesn't mean that that person that ended up killing him. Somebody can use the opportunity to carry the heart out. And at the same time, I'm not trying to defend them that they don't have any involvement in it. They might also be the one. But the fact that when we find the reason why they are bullying him, we are going to get the answer to his crime, that is no for me. That will not be.
You just spoke exactly what VDM said. He said, truly, these boys were being bullied. Mohbad was bullied. But people that tried Mohbad, they use that opportunity so that they can label those people because they know that these people has been bullying this boy for a very long time. That was what he said. Exactly what you said. It was the same thing Very Dark Man said. Well, they will, all of them, they are inviting them to the court, so they will come and vindicate themselves and say what they know. They can still come and say, no, it is not me that you saw on the video bullying him. They can come and say it's my father that they saw bullying him. Because there's nothing they can say. They can say Darosha that wrote that he embalmed Mohbad. Now came and said they hacked his account. So the hacker knew that when his father died, they put salt on his father. So there's nothing that they can't change.
The way I'm saying that we can win this case. The way I'm saying it, I don't know. But I just believe that magic should just happen. Because this whole thing will boil down to toxicology, autopsy, and CCTV camera. So if toxicology, autopsy claims the boy died as a result of the injection, you understand? Or he died naturally. There's nothing we will do. There's nothing we will do. And looking at this whole case, they are really supporting, helping this lady or whoever that buying this boy to go scot-free. Because and imagine when Baba said that he went to police station and they didn't give him report to go and deposit the ball in mortuary. On getting to mortuary, they said that they need doctor report or police report. There's nothing to be given, and the police themselves make a press release that the family were giving death certificates. And the lawyer that is not cross-examining Wunmi cannot ask him that same question. Ask her a question. Baba said, you guys went to police station, yes or no? Okay, Baba said, on getting to the morgue, they said there's no report, there's no death certificate to put the boy in the morgue, yes or no? You understand? They didn't even talk, they didn't even ask her a question towards that direction at all. Because if they could have asked her, she would have said, yes, there's no doctor report with me, or no, there's doctor report with me, but I forgot because I was going through one or two things. She would have said one or two things that they used to lay her there. Catch her that she's standing like that. But they are asking another different question to what Papa have said. So that's just it. They are not helping things. They are not helping the whole situation. But I believe that if the doctor report came out and said the boy died, crying for being stabbed or that any other thing, or by poison, apart from injection from nurse, then by the time they will know that this thing is a murder case, they will charge every one of them that is involved in the whole thing to court. Then they cannot be like cross-examine them based on what what they've said. Because the only thing that Baba can use to win this case is what I'm just imagining. I'm just praying that the toxicology results should come out that the boy died on Monday. It should come out that it's either they stabbed the boy or they poisoned the boy. Even if it's not that they stabbed the boy, they poisoned the boy, even if they can confirm that the boy died on Monday, that one alone is enough. That the boy died on Monday, that one alone is enough.
Juices, let me add to this what you just said. Now, another way Baba could win this case, I don't know if they do it in Nigeria here. Can't they go and tap go to a network provider, and they should, all of them in that house, from that day Mohbad died, they should tap their conversation. At least they should have it. They can go and check the numbers that came in through their phones, all of them in that house on that day Mohbad died. I think they should be able to, another way too, that is another way of investigation. They should be able to get some facts from there as well. Or is Wunmi going to go and pay network provider too that they should delete every other thing? That's another way to get evidence as well too.
That's we've said earlier.
Someone's not helping me.
Sorry for that. That is said earlier. You understand? Well, that is also the problem that we are complaining about this legacy. Because they actually, if they actually want justice, they're actually supposed to know what to do. Even if they don't know what to do. Even if they don't know what to do, we've been complaining here, we've been saying it every day. They should have taken to our own idea. They should have brought into our own idea. Yes. They've been doing it by themselves for 7 months. And at least listen to us too. There are lawyers sitting down. What we are saying here, if they sit down and think over it, they will know that we're actually saying the truth.
Yeah, it's true.
But this one that they went to go and charge Dawosa for embalming, it was on this platform that we spoke about that. And when we spoke about that, one of the people on this platform asked to take the initiation. You understand? So yeah. That is it. They can just do these things. The whole game will be changing. It will be changing. In fact, they won't even know where to run to. Because telecommunication cannot be telling lies. Because I'll keep wondering that how much they want to pay the whole telecommunication. Because most of them, they are not using the same network. So if they pay Glo, they will go and pay MTN. They will go and pay Airtel. They will go and pay T-Sellers.
Yes. Now, I think there's another way of getting fact as well.
Yeah, and this thing will be very interesting for them to do before the result of autopsy being read.
Autopsy of this one will come out.
Yeah, by the time by the time they get this done, the government will not want to be they won't want to tamper with the toxicology results. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
They won't want to tamper with toxicology results because by the time they get this one done, they won't want to tamper with toxicology results. But if toxicology came out before this one, that would be another issue entirely because they were like, you can't, but the results, a medical result does not show things like that or something like that. But they can do it now before they read the medical report, and they came out with the results, and everybody sees the results. They can't tamper with the medical reports.
Even justice, even now, they can't tamper with that medical report because Baba has said if they do their own, that is going to do a private one. Because we are not me to me.
Do you know the condition of the body? They are giving the body dry environment. Well, secondly, the sample that they took, because the sample that they want to take now, if you want to do something, when you do it earlier, you can get good results. But now, because they are embalming the body, they will have introduced some chemical into that body that can alter the results if they go and take it. And because of that, they might offer them the sample they already took before, and that sample they took before, we don't know what they will have used to mix it so that they won't get the good results by the time we want to use it.
It's true. You're right. But if Lagos,
the only option we have here now is that communication thing.
yes,
Is the communication thing the only option we have here, and probably when we see CCTV camera.
and secondly, is it that nobody saw Mohbad's phone? Because the last time Arifa spoke, he said someone that told him said that Mohbad's phone that they can use it to get the CCTV restored back. I don't know how true is that. And they said that Wunmi has given police people the phone. So I don't know how true is that though.
You didn't hear when Tolani Ore said that girl, she doesn't have truth in her mouth. That imagine where is Mohbad's phone up to now? They can't provide it. So they didn't give police Mohbad's phone. Even if they gave police a phone, it will not be Mohbad's phone. Can police identify Mohbad's phone?
These people don't even understand something. They are saying Arifa is in the police station for over 1 month because of lack of no evidence. You think everybody is so weak? So you think he has been fighting for justice for just police people to arrest him, and he will just carry the evidence and give it to them just free like that? You think he's a fool? Why will he now suffer in vain?
No, police Arifa case is far different, and I won't want us to discuss about it because they don't want us to be discussing about it. It's far different from what we are doing. When we are analyzing the reports that they gave at the inquest and at the police station, we are not giving. I mean, we are not giving any other information. We are not doing any other investigation on our own. So they are two different things. So Baba team should just stand up. They should just stand up and go and take. Take what's it called? Permission from police to go to the telecommunication and go and ask for the phone number to get all the information, all what they have been discussing about. That is the only way. That one and what is it called? CCTV camera. Because waiting for autopsy results and toxicology results, that one is the hand of God. That one is except God just enter the mind of that pathologist that want to interpret it and said Mohbad died on Monday 12 o'clock. The whole world was scattered. The whole world was scattered that Mohbad died on Monday 12 o'clock. Hey Jesus. The whole world was scattered. It was scattered. In fact, any other story after them is irrelevant. It's really irrelevant. Baba team, please, we are begging you, go to telecommunication, do phone forensic. That is the only alternative we have now. Phone, and hopefully somebody get the CCTV camera or have a video of the events. Hey. I'm just imagining that the pathologist said, this also gene, they find this also thing in the body. Even if they want to say that it was the nurse injection that kpai Mohbad, no problem. The injection the nurse gave to Mohbad actually kpai Mohbad, but Mohbad died exactly 12:30 on Monday morning. Hey, àwọn tó máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n wọ́n pọ̀. The whole internet was scattered on Monday morning. Which Adura said, and Mama Mohbad confirmed, and Zozo also confirmed that Mohbad died on Monday. confirmed that Mohbad died on Monday. Mama Mohbad said Mohbad died on Monday. Adura said nobody can say he see my brother. He saw my brother on Monday from 12 upwards. 12 upwards. That they can only say they saw him in the morning. But anything from 12, nobody can say they set their eyes on his brother. So even spend, he said he left there in the morning. He saw Mohbad last in the morning and he left there in the morning.
Let's take a little bit of Wumi's statement again.
Okay, you've started reading it since yesterday.
Yes, I mean since morning, Wumi's statement. You know, there are different because I'm just trying not to make the same mistake that I did on the Dijibami, like reading from different cross-examiners. So I don't want to compete on one examiner. So this one is just one examination by Mrs. Abiodun Kolawole. So the others have cross-examined her, but this person just want to know something from whatever she has said to the police. It is a coroner inquest report. I express my deepest condolence to you. People have asked you several questions I intend to ask. From the testimony narrated before this court and from your written deposition, what did you study while in school, Wumi? I studied English language. If I may ask you, you've been using words that repeat itself in your written deposition and your testimony. What does the word oppressor connotate to you grammatically? I feel oppressors. I feel oppressor means people that have more influence than you. Good. Oppressor means what? Being cheated by people that have more influence. How? I don't know. Who are these your husband's oppressor? His oppressors are the same people that drove him into depression. Do you know them? Yes, I do. Can you please name them to this court? The label boss and his cohort. Who is the person behind this label boss? And if you know their names, name them. Naira Marley, C Black, Mycene. So Mycene get power. This get nowhere. Who is this C Black? Naira Marley signing or Moshe Naira Marley? Who is Mycene? He used to be my husband's friend. Do you know his real name? Yes, Michael. And I don't know the other name. Okay, now let's continue. Like a person who so much loved her husband, can you recall or remember any event where your husband was ever bullied, waylaid, attacked, or harassed in view of your definition of oppression? No. In your definition of oppression, tell us the attack. I mean, one attack to him. So, Wumi, October 5th, 2022, he had issues with his label manager Tunde, who happens to be Naira Marley's cousin. He wanted to use Ayan, who was his manager before he got signed as his manager. But the label boss said he doesn't want it, that he would be the one to appoint the manager for him. Himself, appoint the manager for him himself, and he has to let go of Ayan, the same person who had been managing him before he got signed to the label. I am asking you, you said oppressor. Can you please cast your mind back to an event or an action, an act done to your husband that have made you to come to conclusion that these are my oppressors? Now we may want to tell story. Oh my God, this story long small. Let me read the chat. Ever since Naira Marley appointed Tunde to be his manager, it had not been easy. Most of the work that Tunde was to do, I was the one doing it. For instance, if he needs stylist for his wares, he will always reach out to me. I was in school and I was always shuffling it, and at some point he got tired and he complained to the label boss that the manager only goes to shows with him and does not do his work, and that he wants to change his manager, and he complained that he is not being promoted enough, and he said he wanted to start promoting, and the label assured that the next single, which was Peace, which was the song Peace, will be promoted, and when he dropped the song, it was not promoted as usual. And when he does the song, it was not promoted as usual. He was worried, and he will come to me and cannot do anything. And because my husband has low self-esteem, no matter how he is hurting, he will say he is fine, and he is not fine. And I told him to reach out to the label boss himself, and he reached out to the label boss, and he said next time they'll promote the song. And when he dropped the song, he were expecting them to promote him as promised, but nothing was done, and he had a group chat for himself. His label boss and the manager, Tunde, and they were talking in the group chat, and something led to an argument between my husband and the manager, and he said he doesn't want him again, and that he wants another person, and he's tired of the way he is managing him. And I was in the room with my husband's father because I was 3 months pregnant then. You were room with your husband's father, oh God. He came to visit and say hi to me, and none of us know when he went out. And I went to report to his dad upstairs that Promise was having an argument with Tunde, and I didn't want him to fight, that he should come and help me talk to him because he was in the studio. And while we were talking, I never knew they had gone, and I went back downstairs, and I saw that my husband was not in the house again with 3 of his workers, Ore, Ajay, and Damola. And I was worried, and I tried calling all of them, and they were not picking their calls. And 20 minutes after, another friend called Abraham, and that called Abraham picked up my call, and I heard noises, and I knew something had happened. During his lifetime, you and your husband, have you ever taken any step on what to do about this oppression, and what steps did you take? That was when they assaulted him in their house when he went to complain to the manager. Apart from he going to the manager outside the Malian house, what steps did you take? I was telling him that he was almost done with his time and he had 2 months left and he should just wait so they can hand over his royalties and catalog to him. But he said he was tired and does not want to continue anymore. What if they kill him? And I accepted that truly. He sees better than I do, and he stopped associating with the Malians, and he had been on his own ever since. I just want to take you to something that went viral. You know, there was a voice note, and I believe you know the voice of your husband, yes? Yes. A voice note that says, Wumi, I want you. Don't use that cloth to rub my body again. Do you want to kill me? And he started cursing you. Can you please tell this court what led to that utterance and what kind of cloth was it? Can you all be tapping on the screen, guys? Everybody in the live stream be tapping the screen. Now, and what kind of cloth was it? After the NDLA attack, I said it to court that he forgot things easily. He was paranoid, in fear, and even went as far as forgetting his phone's password. And I was the only person he was having fight with, and he said he does not seem to understand anything again, and everybody was saying he is mad. And he would come to me and ask, Wumi, am I mad? And I would tell him, no, you are not mad. The record label even told him to travel out of the country for his treatment, that he has something. And he said he does not have anything on his head. Is that what led to that argument or utterances? That day, I was in his house and something happened. He came to me. I left the house angrily, and at that period of time, my husband was not stable to the extent that he forgot his Instagram account password. He did not remember anything. His family knew, and his father had to take him to his sister's house at Songo. But he texted me that he did not understand the drugs they were giving to him. Is that what led to the utterance? The day this thing happened, he said something I was not cool with. And I left the house, and it was a day to my birthday. And because of the whole stress, I have been the one dealing with...
Paparano, I think your voice is low.
My voice is low like this? Is my voice low like this? Let me ask everybody in the comment section. In the comment section, please tell me, is it low? All right, let's continue. It's a whole lot of write-ups, so usually nobody want to read all of these things because they just want to jump over it and cut it. I'm now doing like a proofreading now, an auditor. Anyway, let's continue from where was I? Is that what led to the utterance? The day this thing happened, he said something I was not cool with. And I left home, and it was a day to my birthday. And because of the whole stress, I have been the one dealing with him. At some point, everybody left him. What was the cloth that he alleged you used to rub his body? He alleged everybody he alleged everybody of so many things at that period of time. I wasn't the only one. I did that voice note myself, and the purpose for doing it is because he might wake up one day and say, Wumi, something. He will end up apologizing to me. And when I say, babe, you said this and this when you were angry, he will deny ever saying it. He also asks you a question. Wumi, where is my other phone? Your Honor, we are here. Then Wumi lawyer interjected. Olawan leaders from Falana Chamber. Your Honor, we are here for circumstances that led to the death of Mohbad. So this taking us to whatever happened between them. We are not here for gist. We are here for serious issues. Ms. Abiola Kolawole, continue. Back to you again. Wumi, just calm down. Put sentiment aside, please. What was that WhatsApp message? Why did you seize his phone and got that message deleted? You see how they're able to jump this side, right? About the cloth. This Abiodun lawyer, Abiodun wanted to know what was that particular cloth that everybody was talking about, you know? And so, you heard it clearly. The lawyer Olawanle didn't want me to answer that question. We are not here for this sentiment. That we are here to find out what killed Mohbad. And so that's what I'm saying. Let them sue Wumi on behalf of this audio. This audio that I have here, Wumi must go and show evidence that Mohbad was mad. Wumi was claiming that all those things Mohbad told him, do not wear me the clothes. That Mohbad was mental, was mad. And Mohbad said bad things to everybody, not just to him. So that is not something new. It's not something special.
She will have to give us medical reports that is actually mad.
Let's continue. Everybody tap on the screen. So, well, ma'am, back to you again, Wumi. Just calm down. Put sentiment aside, please. What was that WhatsApp message? What was the message? And why did you seize his phone and got that message deleted? I did not seize his phone. That was the phone I was using. What happened to my husband those periods? The same phone he was talking about was the phone I was using. He gave it to me, 11 Pro Max. The same phone he was complaining about, that was the same phone I was using those period of time. I understood him so well, and that was the reason I did that recording to play to him. The day I had that voice note, I called his father, his mother, and said, Daddy, Mommy, I am tired. I thought I could cope. And his daddy went to my sister's place to apologize on his son's behalf, that I shouldn't leave him. And he came around that same day. I did the voice note, and we went back home and I did that voice note from a friend's phone, and it was another friend that I stopped talking to that released that voice note a day after my husband died to defame me. Please, during the course of your marriage, from the day you say your traditional marriage till the last time of his life, did you ever have any cause to get entangled with any other man except your husband? The court, now the court speak here. That's the coroner, the chief coroner. Please, let's be careful. You are not allowed to go into her character. That is the court stopped that lawyer from asking those questions. We are here to know what killed Mohbad. Don't go into her character. Please, let me clear myself. We may even beg the court. We may is begging the court. No, please, court, let me clear myself. My lord, I am not embarrassing her. Please, let's sit down. Olanwale Wunmi lawyer said, no, your honor wants to rule on that question. That is, Wunmi lawyer refused to let Wunmi speak. Wunmi want to speak, her lawyer refused, and the court refused. Let's continue. Wunmi, please, you said your husband had a nurse. What is the name of that nurse that treats him often? So they rule out, the judge overruled. They refused that. No, you will not ask that. Yeah, we are yet to find out what killed Mohbad, not her personal character. She's a woman, I respect her. Okay? So now, where am I now? Let's be tapping this canoe. Our likes are not even increasing. What is this? Guys, it seems you guys are not enjoying this. I don't want to waste my time. Maybe let's wait till night. People in the night, they can tap a lot. Be active, please. Me to mouth retire me. It's very long. I think it's easy to read. Big. Wunmi, please, you said your husband had a nurse. What is the name of that nurse that treats him often? Her name is Nurse Fumi. The same Fumi, the one that treated him? No, another Fumi. I will also take you back to the scene. You said during your testimony there was somebody called Spending that sat at the back of the Prado. Yes. You were sitting in the middle. Yes. Your husband and prime boy. Please, how did it happen? You said the injury sustained was as a result of the fight in the Prado. How did your husband exchange? He came down from the car. Then a lawyer interjected. She has said he came down from the vehicle and turned around to the other side. That's one of me lawyer shouted at that man. But you don't talk this thing before now. From your exposures, from exposures so far as a rapper and what you have known so far, please tell this court, when a label record signs you, what is the kind of relationship we should expect? Can you describe how the relationship should be to the court? I feel the relationship, there should be love, and at the same time, it should be strictly business. Let me ask you, from that scene of the incident, you said the blood was not really gushing, just a drop. Just, you said the blood was not really gushing, just a drop. I didn't notice until he got to the room to meet me. When he got to the room, was the blood still gushing? It wasn't. I already used my baby's cotton wool. How many of you guys are cleaning Mohbad? Dijibame is cleaning, Wunmi is cleaning, everybody's cleaning the wound, the blood. Okay. How did you have a bed sheet soaked with blood? The bed sheet, nothing was soaked with blood, ma. It was just the hand that he slept till the next day. His mother, or was it his brother, used the bed sheet to sleep for like a week after my husband died. It was not really gushing, it was just a normal stain. So after Mohbad died, it's like the mother or Adura used the bed sheet to sleep for 1 week. Wow. So many ritual is going on, is going in that house. It's happening, it's going on in that house. Okay. They went to still sleep on that Mohbad bed, on that bed sheet. All right. Who broke the news of this death in the car? I was not in the car with them. Who broke the news of this death in the car? I was not in the car with them. My Lord, that will be all for her. Any other question the court ask? Your Honor, I don't know if the court can allow me to ask a few questions. I'm grateful. My Lord, the same way you did not allow because he is also with the father's lawyer. We have already set the precedent. Court, I take any other questions, just ask any other question. My Lord, he is still with the same counsel for the father. Examination is over now. Now I ask any other question. I can even ask the public for any question. There might be a single question that somebody can throw from the public that may help us solve this. That is because it is different from a regular court. I accept, my Lord, but in this instance, my lady, I laid down the foundation for the coroner inquest, and I said that my lady is the judicial inquirer in this matter. As the coroner in charge, she can decide to ask anybody to say anything. She can allow and disallow. The coroner inquest does not go for appeal. So however my lady wants to handle this coroner, please, my lady, you have the court. Every question is important to the coroner. The court, this is a different scenario. This matter is worldwide issue, and it needs every support that can render to the coroner to decide on the cause of death. Please, any other question? In your written deposition before this court that you swore to on the 25th day of October, in paragraph 3, you said on 22nd day of February 2022, the deceased, his friend Michael, aka Mycene, and his girlfriend Dominica got a call from another of his friend. My question is this: Michael worked for the deceased. Michael did not have any position. He used to be a friend. Did Michael live with the deceased? He doesn't. Does he go out with the deceased for shows? Sometimes, not regularly. They were friends. They were friends. They were friends. They used to be. Please, can you tell this court at what point my say and the deceased part ways. It was after the NDLA issues. Is it this year? Last year. What did you discover on why deceased and my sin part ways? The deceased told me his father, the deceased told me his father and every member of the family that he noticed that my sin is. The deceased told me his father and every member of the family that he noticed that my C is acting like an informant to Naira Marley and the rest. He even went as far as saying there was a time he approached my C about the way his promotion was going, and my C advised him and took him to meet a lawyer to fight against the Malians for his royalties and everything. And he followed him to meet the lawyer, and he said he noticed my C was recording every of his conversation. One thing about my husband is he trusted my C to some point. So when he got to the house, he narrated everything to me and said he saw my C pressing his phone, and when they got there, he wasn't saying anything, probably because he did not want his voice to be in the conversation. And my husband still watched to know better. And after the NDLA period, he said my C will tell him to go to Naira Marley, the Malians, to start talking, even though he knew most things he's saying does not tally because of how he's feeling. He will tell him to go there and talk, and whenever they get there, my C will not say anything. He will just be watching. I was close to my C too, and at some point, he thought I was working with my C for the Malian, and my husband stopped talking to me for a week because he thought we were all together. But when I went to his sister's place at Songo Ota, the mother, sister, everybody, we did a meeting, and my husband narrated how he had been feeling towards me, and he thought I and Mercy were friends, and the mother said her son had said the same thing, that do I have anything in contact with Mercy? And I said no, I only know him as my husband's friend. And the father and everybody said I should stop talking to my C because he is an informant to the Malians, and I stopped, and even my husband stopped talking to him. So you agree with me that because the deceased discovered that my C was a mole that was planted in his house by the Malians, that was why they parted ways? Yes. In your written deposition, paragraph 3 and 4, you said the NDLA came to the house to arrest people. I want to ask you, was the deceased inside the house when the NDLA came? The court, that question was already answered. That's it. Thank you. The witness. My lord, I have some things to say. When my husband died, they did not tell me where they wanted to bury my husband. I never knew anything. They took me out of the box. The day they wanted to bury my husband, I begged them that we should take him to the morgue, but they rejected. They never answered me. I had to follow them to the mortuary without nobody telling me. Wow. Without nobody telling me. And I tried talking to my father-in-law, but he just moved his hand and asked me to move out of his way. When they were taking him to the mortuary, I was not aware. They did not tell me anything. I had to follow them with a car. When we got to the mortuary, they left me. I had to move with my child and my sister to the house. The next morning, I never knew they wanted to bury my husband. They did not tell me, and how I got to know was when Baba's girlfriend, people used to call her the stepmother on the media. She is not the stepmother. The stepmother likes me so much. She is a girlfriend to Baba. They are not related. I got to know where they wanted to bury my husband through the statement that this woman made on TikTok, and that was where I got to know the land they buried my husband. The same day they buried my husband, they wanted to kidnap my baby just because of what this woman has said. They wanted to beat me, and they had to protect me till I got to where they wanted to bury my husband and pay him his last respect. After that, this same woman was saying to people that they should hold me and not let me go. They should injure me, or they should either kill me or my baby. She is in the court presently, acting like Baba's wife, but she is his girlfriend. This woman has been online defaming me and saying different things about me and making people feel I am bad. I never knew when they buried my husband. I know my father-in-law loves me so much, and I know everything he has been doing is because of this same woman, and she is presently here acting like the stepmother. They are not related. The only issue I had with the woman is because I stopped her from coming to my husband's house, and my mother-in-law doesn't like her. Also, I have been getting death threat the day Baba was talking on the media. Area boys from, guys, let's be tapping the screen, please. Everybody be tapping the screen. Area boys from Okeletu went to scatter my sister's place. My sister had to run away from the house. Ever since then, she has not been to Ikorodu. Whenever I want to go out, I'm always on face mask just because of the defamation Baba has been carrying on the media. My life is at risk, and they are threatening me, and I had to deactivate my Instagram. I'm getting a death threat every day just because of the things I did not do. Baba himself knows my husband does not have money. When my husband left Malian music, Belash mother fed us for 3 months. Belash mother is my husband's best friend. October, November, December, Belash mother gave us food to eat. Everybody knows he does not have money. My husband left the label with 0 kobo, not even something as small as 100,000 naira. It was during the show he was getting this year that he started having money. Baba knows, and he told my husband that he should always give them 100,000 naira monthly, just because he knows the pocket of my husband. I was surprised when I saw all this defamation on the media, but I cannot come online to to talk because of my child. They are the only family Liam has. A lot of journalists are here doing TikTok, defaming me. I can see all of them, but the only reason I am being quiet is because my late husband does not like anything like noise, and Baba knows. I believe that woman is the one behind all these things because Baba loves me so much. The court, Ms. Aloba. Ma, they are threatening me. I have not been fine. I have not been producing breast milk ever since my husband died. I am going through a hell. I have left my husband's house just because I have to run for my life. How long do I have to keep acting this way? The court, Ms. Aloba, you said your late husband does not like noise, and that is why you have been silent, and I believe you still maintain that. That is why I am pouring my mind to the court. The court, be calm and allow justice take the due process. Thank you, ma. The court, whatever has been said, you know the truth, and God knows the truth. I understand. David Fadile, Baba's lawyer. My Lord, I am very sorry because I represent the father, and I spoke to my learned friend. I have several things that I needed to ask, but because of the interest of peace, I abandoned some questions. She kept on saying the father-in-law loves her so much. A lot. The love will still continue. Please, I want to beg of you. I don't know if the court can permit me to question. Can I go ahead? Court, yes. What was the significance of the cloth you dropped on your husband's corpse? I didn't even know. My mom was in the United States, and in Yoruba, they call something Asho Ibora. Asho Ibora. A cloth to cover. When you sleep, the cloth that you use to cover yourself, you know? Yeah, Asho Ibora. They wanted to get me a Bible to put inside the grave, but they didn't see. They didn't see Bible all over all the places. All right. They call it Asho Ibora. That it means protection, to protect your loved one in grave. And I use part of the cloth for myself. Now, this part of the cloth for myself, I did not really know. It was when Baba tackled me in court, and she narrated that it was Asho Ibora in Ijebu, because I am from Ijebu, to cover your loved ones. So that was, lawyer, so that was what you dropped, so it can cover you. No, to cover himself, to cover Mohbad. The last question, your father-in-law said when he was invited that the son was dead, he went to Lekki where he stayed, and he saw a cloth, the guy's cloth covered and soaked with blood, and that presupposed that there was a quarrel, and that is why it scared you that time. That, are you sure that injury was minor? Your father-in-law said he saw his clothes and he engaged you in conversation. He never spoke to me that day. I tried talking to him, but he just jacked his hand. Okay, it's like when we try to hold Baba's hand to speak to Baba. Baba pull his hand away. Come on, leave me. You can't kill my son and be dragging my hand to talk to me. Leave my hand. Now, he never spoke to me that day. I tried talking to him, but he just jacked his hand. He jacked his hand or jacked his hand. But was it true that there was a cloth that was soaked in blood, full of blood? The only thing my father-in-law saw was the bed sheet, not his personal cloth, and it wasn't soaked because even after he died, his younger brother used that bed sheet to sleep for a week. It was soaked in blood. It was not soaked. It was a stain. I didn't know if he saw any cloth because when my husband was in the room with me, I did not see any cloth, and we slept on the same bed sheet with, and he slept on the same bed sheet with me, and it was a white bed sheet, and that was the same bed sheet on the balcony, the same bed sheet Baba saw that day. So I do not know. He said his corpse, upon examination, there was a deep cut in his hand, not a minor cut. Which hand? This same hand? Mumi asked. Yes, it was a very deep cut in his hand. Did you check the corpse? Did you see the corpse? There are proofs online of the same cut. I am sure about 10 to 15 people would have seen it here. It wasn't deep. Okay, thank you. The court. Any re-examination? Women's lawyer, foreigner. None, Your Honor. The witness. There's something I noticed. This same my sin, I noticed something last week, and I don't know why I was not informed when they wanted to bury him. This same my sin was on call with this Baba's girlfriend, and I feel this same my sin that could do this my sin could do these things with my husband. Who did this thing with my husband? None of my husband's relative should be in contact with him after my husband's demise. And I am really curious, why did she have to talk to the same person my husband complained about to the whole family? She was talking to the same person after my husband's death. What is their connection? I need to know. Court, thank you. You may step down. Okay, Mr. David Nowula, we made an application for witness summon, and we summoned Zlatan and Sheyi Awonuga, and we got a confirmation that they have sent them. Sheyi Awonuga is a manager. We have done the needful, and we have facilitated the court summon. We sent the bailiff. We sent the bailiff, confirmed it. You see, this is the lawyer David Nowula. Immediately, they have applied to bring Mohbad's manager, that is Sheyi Awonuga, and Zlatan to the coroner inquest. They have confirmed that the bailiff have submitted it to the coroner. Now the court, you should have done a follow-up to make sure they are present in court, since they are your witness. Wahala. Wahala, oh, wahala. You see, this is what I'm asking. This court is making it look like a real court. All right. The other time I read to you guys section 30, I think 38. Section 38 of the Lagos State Coroner Law says the magistrate have the full power to invite anybody that the coroner has the full power to act as a magistrate, to summon anybody to be present in the court. Now, we have this coroner here right now. He's telling people, lawyer, to go and do effort to get those guys to come. I mean, are these guys defendant? No, we're not in a serious court. If I'm a lawyer here right now, I'll put it up to the court. Come. I'm not an accused person. When you say he's my witness, I mean witness on what basis? Coroner court is a fact finding. It's a fact finding establishment. So the coroner is responsible to invite anybody that is going to be helpful in the fact finding. Do not tell people to be going after adults. So these guys have to, these lawyers, okay, who are also representing some interested parties in the public, they have to go and make effort to bring them. Okay, now I see the reason why you have to go and make your own effort to bring the Arusha. But it's not supposed to be done like that. I mean, if these are done, this is against the Lagos Corona law. Then you put it up to the court. Court, do your job. It's your job to approve. Once you approve them, then an invitation and someone will be sent to them. If they refuse to come, then you know the next thing to do. I mean, if you attend, if your presence is needed in the court, you cannot repel that you don't want to be present. Go on.
Papa, now I can see why the legal team are having difficulty of bringing the nurse, bringing the Hausa, because they are not even helping issue here. That's why they have to be sorting for them themselves.
They should challenge the coroner. They should remind her of her job. That's why I'm telling you that sometimes lawyers, they go make mistake and they come out and tell you the system is corrupt, this one, that one. You will not know that they themselves are not doing much. We know that the system is corrupt. How are you fighting it? You understand?
Yes, sir.
That's the issue we are having. How are they fighting? Even me that I'm reading from here right now, I can see foul play. Unless who is not well learned as a learned colleague will accept whatever. Lawyer, do your job. Court, do your judge when necessary. It is the duty of the coroner to approve and to summon whoever that will speak in the inquest. I can't just go and bring random person to speak in the inquest without the approval of the coroner. It doesn't work like that. So if I give coroner vital reasons why they are needed in the court, okay, I am not a defendant, but I'm bringing a witness. Okay, so the coroner, when you see the reason why we want to bring Zlatan and Awunuga, then you summon them. Simple. We send a letter to them. You are needed in the coroner inquest. You have to make yourself available. Simple. Not going after them. So we have to go and be convincing Zlatan, convincing Awunuga, please now, where are you? Lenchi, where's the nurse? Lenchi, please give us the nurse now. Nonsense.
That's it. It's only because our lawyers, those lawyers are just taking anything they dish to them.
And they're working on that.
They're not challenging them.
All of these guys, you see, all of this, Andy, they'll be telling you, no, we need the nurse. God, go read law, make you know law. Use your power in the law. Underground, everything you guys do underground, I never come out. It don't come out, we don't see them now. All everything you guys are doing underground. Oga, no secret under the sky. Everything, whether corona inquest, everything done dabaru.
The thing is that if they're saying that they are doing underground so that the other party will not know their move. But the first thing remains that even if they do it openly, they
you guys
have lawyers that will guide them what to do. So you see this.
My mouth is painful. You guys should talk a little bit.
They are all calculating. They are also looking at the case. They are also looking at the case.
Actually, it's two now. So we don't see the reason why they are telling us to go. Oh yeah, make PrimeBoy available now, because I was saying that December they said next inquest will be March. I will still find that place so I read them out, because those that said they bring inquest back. I will show now say court be don't talk say inquest will happen for March, and medical we can't give toxicology update. No need to go to Berekete. That for this that they will come and give you update. You refuse to be patient. You go Berekete, confirm from them, and then they tell Berekete. But we don't say we will give update now 10 to 8 weeks. Then confirm what they don't tell you before since November. Our lawyer, they go to hear all this thing, but they no go tell us. They'll keep them underground. Imagine these are information made for the public so that we know where we are. They are having difficulties right now here. They should be telling us, not that let's calm down, it will gonna work. Or God tell us the difficulty, make we challenge the corona. If corona is wrong, make them not come spoil case for us. It's until they will spoil the case that you guys will begin to cry. When you see something not going well, I mean, alarm the public, alert the public that come on. The law says this, but what is happening right now is against the law. We don't understand, which kind of thing is. I've been practicing law all my life, which kind of nonsense be this one? That's how to revolt. Then we take it from there. Before you know, Corona self you go regret. That's how it is. Nobody they beg anybody.
They will do the right thing.
Nobody they will
do the right thing.
Yes, now. They make it look like
shout out. If they shout out, the right thing.
It look like we are begging. Nobody begging. You are not like to the beg. Oh yeah. I beg make everybody park. Now let's continue. Everything you don't do outside now. All the this and that one. It is confidential. Oga, confidential, no confidential. Everything is shisi bangba. Otishisi gbangba. You don't do everywhere. Otishisi gbangba. I'm a fajani. Somebody say faja in the comment section. Somebody type faja, faja, fakoja. I'm a why should they sale kokoni? Faja, faja. All right, so for any question before we continue? And oh my God.
What is it?
Somebody's talking to Adeola Good like that. Adeola Good, I go make you moderator now. You go block that person, papa ass. Oh yeah, really? Not the cost of my people. My respect, I am Tabawasi by Mombono. Okay, I know Adeola Good. I will make a moderator, make it block your papa head. Let's continue. Any question?
Paparano, is that all, or there's still another lawyer that examines?
Examination plenty.
Is it Paparano? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Juices. Good afternoon. Wait, is it too late? Because I was asking myself, why haven't they asked for Belashmoda and the manager to come to the inquest, at least to find out how they knew about his death, like when did they know and all of that. You guys, since Baba said he met Zlatan there, that would probably give us an idea as to when, because nobody is telling us, like we're not sure when he died. No one is telling us anything. So is it too late to invite Belashmoda and the manager to come to the inquest? Because I think Belashmoda is in America now. Maybe he lives in America now, I don't know. But no, he's currently in America. And it's like he's settled there. So do you think it's too late?
Hey. Yeah. Can I say something to it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what I think, even Belashmoda in this case, to me, is of no relevance. But when we are talking of Zlatan and Zozo, those are the people that are relevant here. When we are talking of,
wait,
because
did I say
Zozo,
Bella? Sorry, did I say Bella? I meant Zlatan, not Bella. Zlatan.
You mentioned Bella.
Sorry,
yeah,
my bad. Zlatan.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. Zlatan, Zozo, and Davido representative. Those people are very, very important to be there. As well. If they can do that, and according to, they said, Bukky Jesse said that they are inviting every one of them in that house. So let's wait and see.
It's a different thing for Bukky Jesse to say A, and like I don't follow everything she says, to be honest. So I just pick and choose. Do you understand? It's about the legal team. Bukky Jesse is not the legal team. Do you understand? So the legal team going to look into.
I know,
inviting,
but we are here. The first element that we are only hearing from Bukky Jesse now. There's no representative from the, I mean, there's no PRO that is giving us information. It's only PGT that is giving us information. So that's why it refers to her. And the legal team, even if they are watching us, they don't say anything.
I don't even need them to tell me anything. I just want them to look into that direction, like if they can invite Zlatan and a couple of more people in the house. Like, I just don't want them looking into one direction, which is the prime boy, the driver. They need to look at those that came to that house. At least that will give them an idea as to what time they call them to tell them, because if there were about 100 people in that house, as Baba said, and if this guy came back home at 4:30, how quick were they able to gather all of these people? And you get what I mean?
Yes, Sniper, I got you. I understand what you're saying, which I'm not against too. But that's where we are saying. Imagine, even if we are talking of enter this zone of the thing, even people that they've gotten, they didn't really cross-examine them very well. Imagine they never tell Wunmi to narrate how the death of Mohbad was. After Mohbad died, how did they get to, I mean, Ikorodu, that he should narrate the story, how it all happened. They never even asked her to say those things. And even when our lawyer was cross-examining, what's his name? Wunmi, only asked him concerning the clothes he threw in the burial ground. He never asked him about police station, about death certificate that the police gave us as a press. That okay, Baba said in his own thoughts that we're getting to mock that they refused to take Mohbad body because there was no death certificates, there was no police reports. But according to the police press, they said that the hospital issued a death certificate. Wunmi, please, can you tell us things about that? They never asked her concerning those things.
What I think
I don't think. Okay.
There is no, the lawyer did not ask a vital questions. No, they did not ask her questions. Just like they just leave her to do the things she want to say, to just say what she want to say, and they allow her to be.
They asked Baba that question, that how do you hear about the death of your son? And Baba narrated the whole thing. So they should have even asked her, so what happened? How just saw your husband dying, and how do you go about it? So they said that you want to bury him. So that I can narrate his own part. But I believe that if he has narrated his part now, and all this and justice that is going about that Baba did not go to police station, they will have heard it. That will have been in record.
Who appeared in the inquest first? Was it Wunmi or Baba?
Baba. After Baba is, I think it's mine, since the way we are reading it before Wunmi.
So
and Baba have said those things. They never asked me about those things.
So which means they never used Baba's inquest statements over what Wunmi was saying, like pick some things from what Baba said to question Wunmi.
Exactly. They never use it to examine Wunmi. They never even asked me that.
They did that.
They did. Okay, we've not gotten to the.
They say your father-in-law said this and that and that. The cloth that was there. Okay. So what can you say to that? Like the cloth, soaked with blood, whatever. Wunmi, like she rebuked that no cloth was soaked with blood. In fact, Adura still slept on that same bed sheet that was soaked with blood. That bed sheet they claim was soaked. That nothing was soaked. It was just stained. They all agreed there was stain on that bed sheet, but to different degrees.
So, Paparano, sorry to ask here, when Baba made his own statement, did Baba mention the color of the bedspread?
To some people, to some examiner, Baba said the blood was not much. To another examiner, Baba said there were clothes soaked with blood, like clothes somewhere. Like they use those clothes to clean blood. And there was also blood stain in the duvet.
So, which means they might be talking about two different cloth then? If the Wunmi are talking about
They asked
a white bedspread,
did any Mohbad, was there any cloth at all that was soaked with blood? Wunmi said there is nothing blood. The only way that there was blood was Mohbad hand, okay, staining the white bed sheet. That is the only way there was blood stain, according to her.
I think, to be honest, yeah, I just think if it would have been easier if maybe 2 or 3 people did their corona inquest same day, that would have been easier for the lawyers to like question based on what you've heard from this person and use it against the other person, the person coming next. Giving it a week or 2 weeks, like it just gives it time to just cool off a lot of things, and these people must have heard what Baba said, and it's giving them time to go and re-strategize.
Yeah,
You know that this girl is lying. He said he never knew when they want to bury her husband. But how did he know? How did she come about dropping cloths in the grave if she did not know? He should never. If okay, how quick would that be? That it is because he saw it in the social media. He now ran to the place.
from Lekki,
Don't forget
from her
to
sister
answer
place.
that question. To answer that question, she knows that she's Yoruba. She knows he's Okwofo. So at some point they're going to bury this guy. So whatever it is that she needed, she would have gotten it ready. Because she knows that they're going to bury this guy. If they don't bury him the next day, it will be the day after. So how quick she got it is not something that is difficult.
Oh, you did not.
It's not like
I'm saying. It's just that everything she knew, everything. She just lying that she never knew they want to bury the husband.
No, Sniper, apart from your Babi Okwofo, because our station has been said to that, okay, Baba will not get a police report, he will not get something to put the boy in the morgue, automatically the boy will be buried. The boy will be buried.
Another thing is this here. If I'm a liar, I don't have to prove anything to you. You have to catch me. You have to prove that I'm a liar. Do you understand? I've lied to you. You have to show to me that I know you're lying. So bring everything you have. Mine is to tell you what I've done. You don't have to believe me, but you have to prove to me that I'm lying. And that is exactly what she's doing. She said what she said. You have to prove to her that all you said are all lies.
Yeah, that is the work of the legal team now.
Yeah, exactly.
The Sniper.
Yes, sir.
If you put spend this statement.
Sorry, quick one. So, Papriano, is my audio okay? Because I'm out and about, and I don't want it to mess up other people's hearing. So, I want to make contribution, but I just want to know
I think it's okay.
if it's fine, because I'm outside. Okay, all right. Let me mute for now.
Okay, the Sniper.
Sir.
If you put side by side spending statement, which I know will also get his own CTC, right, with Wumi's statement together, then you will see where Wunmi lied and never talked about the fight between him or her and late Mo. Now, we see where Baba lawyer that was representing him before they changed him at the inquest, where I fought him. It's just like this, right? You want to interrogate someone as a lawyer. I've been in court several times. My friend, elder brother, is a lawyer. One day we went to court. He prepared 2 instances. He said, if
Sniper, your place is noisy. Okay, Faithful, you can unmute.
Am I audible?
You are, yeah.
Thank you. So I don't know where I stop anyway, but let me continue. Maybe I can just go by a little. Now, one day my friend told me, his elder brother is a lawyer. We went to the court together and they give us a signal that when you get there, if the judge do this, he gave us a signal, go to the registry, file this one. So you see, the issue is this, lawyers I expected Baba lawyer to look at the possibility of, if I ask this question, this is the response he will tell me. If you go this way, I will ask this next question. If you go this way, I will ask this question. So I think they are not well prepared, or the lawyer are not doing what they're supposed to do. If Baba has spoken to you, what you need to do is to punch, like you said earlier, the sniper is to punch loopholes to where Wunmi is likely to go against Baba with her statement and try to punch out where she lied. And let me give you an example. The Darosha who said that it wasn't the one that embalmed Mohbad, it was, what do I call him, Adura. He said that the next day, or they fixed another day for them to come. Possibility the lawyer, the Odumo's daughter that went there, could have prepared herself. Maybe, I don't know if she has a point to speak to Darosha. It's okay. Are you saying that you are not the one that embalmed, but Baba came with evidence of your account on IG that you claim what happened there? You will have reason possibility of this guy say his account was hacked, one. He wasn't the one, two. So these are areas you look at. It's okay if you lie this way, you attack him from this angle. If your account was hacked, how do you retrieve your account back? We want to see the process. We want to see the code that was sent to you by IG. We want to see how you were able to retrieve your account, the date. At least if Google sent me a message on my Gmail, of course, it will be on my Gmail. It won't be deleted, right? So you need this evidence. These are the things you need to confront him in presence of the police. But I know police is not the ultimate. I think court is better, but let them prepare properly when they are going to court. Eventually, Baba say charge everybody to court. And probably maybe Darosha, or they will be like witness to Adura, being alleged that is the one that embalmed his brother. So they will call the witness, and Baba will state his own part, that this is what I have from IG account. Initially, this is what he told me. I believe Darosha must have told Baba before he went online to drop that statement, because you won't be telling me that Baba never asked who embalmed him, who dressed him this way, verbally, right? I believe Baba have that statement before Darosha came online to write that statement to everybody. So Baba team needs to wake up and do what they need to do. They need to understand that this is not a good.
Baba says it's faithful. Baba says he doesn't know the person that did that in the corona inquest.
But at Berekete, Baba say it was what's his name? Darosha. Do you see your mute?
Yes. And can you imagine Adura? How can Adura embalm his brother?
Baba said at Berekete it was Darosha, and he called his name Boluwatife.
What did Adura know about embalmment?
I said at Berekete, Baba said your network is blinking. Baba said is Darosha Boluwatife. He told Berekete live, and I watched that.
But at the influence, he said at that time maybe he's not aware. He said he doesn't know.
So, but definitely he's already known. But definitely boys are under angle to Baba. Why, when you get home, Baba will have asked who dressed him up like this.
Somehow he may be confused. He's something that he never planned for.
Come, man, not be God. This is a technical question. As a father.
Yeah.
You will get angry, definitely. I'm not scolding Baba here. I'm just being real.
Yeah, that is true. No, I'm not saying what your question is wrong. You are asking a right question.
Yeah,
but what I'm just saying is that maybe it's
go ahead. When you get to that scene, every human being will react.
Yeah. Even all of this supposed to break their head safe.
Don't let us go. You react by questioning one or two things.
But see, from the Wunmi statement, from the Wunmi statement, it showed Baba actually reacted, because according to her, she said Baba just removed his hand.
You know what is called son that is giving you food every month, that you can cry to, he will give you money. Then they will just take him away like that.
You see,
that reaction is
they
not
brought
even
a lot of things to Baba to distract him. But what I'm saying is this, normal circumstance, you get to get angry when you met the death of your son. They didn't tell you.
Even the woman is the most stupid mother. Because if he's a good mother.
They already dressed him up. They already put him like this when you got there. So you get to react, no matter how. You get angry. You didn't tell me. Nobody called me. Nobody do this. Okay, Baba would want to call you earlier, but who do this? Who dress him up? You met Afa there. Baba is already getting angry. What is Afa doing? Meanwhile, this was the same Afa you have met in his house when you guys went for land issues. So I started Baba to reacted and to say who dressed him like this. I told him, go ahead, this snapper, talk to me.
Yeah, we all know that Adura did not embalm. Let's go by the first thing that we've heard.
Wait,
hold on. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, please. We all know that going by what we heard initially and all of those things that they put together, we knew that Darosha said he embalmed the body. Now they've shifted it to Adura. My question now is, I hope the Lego teams are preparing drilling questions that they're going to ask Adura. Not that they're going to go there again and just be looking, Falana will just write them over. Like now is on Adura. Adura said he did it. Now are they ready to go toe-to-toe with Adura as to all the necessary questions they need to ask him? Because they need to pin him down.
Bro, these people, they be like a joke to me. The legal team, because look at it this way. I'm just telling you, we are laymen. I'm not a lawyer, right? I'm an accountant. I don't know your profession. But the issue is this, bro. We use our common sense for one or two things. Lawyers should know better than every one of us in their field. Now, this is not the first time you are going to bail someone or to represent your client in the police station or at the court. You should know what you should be able to argue or to act. Now, if Darosha, who has gone on his IG and said we need to drag that issue before we accept Adura, so that he will file all of them for conspiracy. All of them were in that house. Now you are cooking another food for us to be eating. That Adura is the one that embalmed Mohbad. We all knew that it wasn't Adura. What I'm saying, when you drag that point first with the Darosha, he will know that, oh boy, they don't catch me. I've already lied. Because if you lie at the police station, definitely when you get to court, you will look at his statement. You have his statement. When you get to court, you still put that question to him. And you want to see all these things. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Can I come in here since my environment is a bit...
anything that they are dishing to them, they won't just accept anything that they are dishing to them.
Exactly.
Please, let me come in here.
He's very noisy.
If you want to say something, you can go ahead. Let me go to
okay. All right. Is the audio okay? I'm so sorry if it's a bit noisy. But what I want to say is, after Paparani has read this Wunmi statement, like there are some things in there that literally baffles me. You know, when you come to where she's trying to prove that Mohbad is mad, you know, she literally worked at it very well, and she said, yeah, part of the reason why she knew he was mad was because he forgot his Instagram password. Right now, I cannot even remember my own password. I don't know if I'm going mental or I don't know if something is, you know. So there are some things that she says that to someone that has sense, you won't believe it. But let's even just leave that aside. I want to categorize the things that she was saying, because she kept on saying industry gods, Malian bosses. I think, to me, I would say the person that she's talking about is Naira Marley. If we're just not, we're not going to, you know, hold the fish by the head. We should literally look at it, because there's no point. There's no other Malian boss, except if you want to go to maybe if there's something like a company house where you can get the details of who is registered as the Malian boss in Nigeria. You know, so then we can know who the industry boss is, or who the Malian bosses, or who the record label bosses, you know. So at the end of the day, she's hinting us that she's got a lot of secrets. He
never said Malian boss. He said the music
sorry,
boss.
It's not Duke, it's Duke. It's Duke. Yes, she said.
She said
Yes, industry gods, and we know that Mohbad is not signed to many record labels. He's only signed to one. So let's forget about gods or Malian. She's talking about Naira Marley. Forget about it. The only thing is she cannot mention his name.
You cannot have put face from my mouth.
Wait. No.
Just no. Stop.
There's no company. If you go to the
wait. Let's get this clear. At Wunmi, who is this record label you're talking about? The label boss. Who is this label boss? It's a person, your husband. And she mentioned him. She said Naira Marley. She said I see black. Naira Marley, they are ready.
Okay, so that means that has sorted aside. That has sorted aside. So there's no point we're looking for any industry god somewhere, or one record label boss somewhere, or one Malian boss somewhere. She has said it who the person is. So now we know. And for me, when I go to come to Adura, and I feel that, look, before I was thinking Adura was just a subdued person, which they subdued him. You know, they literally, he didn't have anything to do. He's a young boy, the way they painted the narrative. But now that Mama Mohbad has successfully put Adura on the scene of the crime, I think it's good, because now it shows me that this boy that was looking as a young boy, Mohbad's brother, that went to drop his phone, you know, does not know anything. But now I'm thinking, I think it's around that time he went to drop the phone that he actually killed Mohbad, because I'm not even saying it's Wunmi now. Forget about if you're a Mbama, you're a killer. I'm not saying Wunmi now. So it's either they both went upstairs, because there's a statement that confirmed that Wunmi and Adura were upstairs by themselves with Mohbad. So I won't want to say that it's anybody else. Whether they said two people came to the house. No. Adura now has to come and prove himself that, no, I wasn't there to kill him, I wasn't there to embalm him, or I was just there to embalm him. But for me, in my own picture, they both are inside the old shit. Forget about Darosha right now, because we know that Adura is trying to play Jesus and take people's deaths. So it doesn't matter. Someone else has done it in the past. Let him do it now. So it's good as they brought him into the thing. They brought him in, and he has to fight his way out, or else, whether he likes it or not, 15 minimum loading. Minimum. And let me now say something that is really, really important. And I feel that the problem we have is people themselves. You know, people themselves, because you can see how this justice has played out. A lot of hosts has literally fought each other. Some have come with envy. Some have, I don't even know what people need to gain. I don't know what you start to gain when you try to bring someone down. And you see people cursing. Almost curse doesn't work, whether you like it or not. The people that cursed last year or 20 years ago, oh boy, they just curse for fun. No, the main thing is, the problem we have is the police and the justice system. You can have the right evidence, bro. If you don't have the good justice system, my guy, your evidence will be in your pocket too. Your evidence will be in your pocket, because you can clearly see how this coroner judge is directing the case. And I'm not surprised. I still feel there's a connection, which I feel that it shouldn't be. I feel she's related to Oba of Ikorodu, except if she want to come out and say she's not. And if there he is, that same Oba Ikorodu is who Mohbad said he was going to go and meet to help them sort out the problem between Mohbad and the other thing. So when you look at all these things, this person was placed there. This judge was placed there. For me, that judge was placed there. And there's absolutely nothing you can now do. Even if you have competent lawyers, you have someone in the system that is deliberately making the system hard. How long does it take to bring witnesses to the coroner inquest? How long? We all know so many people that are involved in this thing, but it took them so much time for them to even coordinate themselves. And don't tell me that those lawyers don't know what they're doing. They do. I'm so sorry.
You use my boot for a test. That's all right.
Oh, it's all right, mate. Sorry, I'm just. I don't really mean it.
It's not an expensive car, is it?
I know. I'm sorry. Just he's not going to stay in it with it.
Huh?
It's not that.
I'm talking about your laptop and everything. You've rested on the boot of it. If that was a nice car, you would have scratched the living daylights out.
Oh, sorry about that. I just took it out.
Duke, thank you. Let me also say this. Can anybody hear me? Am I audible? Man, not be God.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Can hear you.
Okay. Let me quickly say this, right? Let me just look at some of the things I've been saying. Let me bring a case study to this case. It's a popular case that we treated. We all knew this. Adegoke Timothy issue, right? At the time, their justice was blinking. It was something like this. Because police was trying to pervert justice at the initial stage, until one of them, among the lady who was a receptionist, has to say the truth of what actually happened, because she was put in the box, interrogated thoroughly. So lawyers, they will do a lot of work. The nurse have not faced interrogation. Adura have not faced thorough interrogation. Now that is even lying more and more. So the lawyers, they need to put their feet